let's get started here with a run with the brand new, never seen before afterbirth character, Lilith. C, by the way, is going to be 319CLFBE. What is our first item? You know what? I could have used the HP. We now have stellar HP. Did they make the champion sprites worse since Rebirth? This looks like super, super ugly. They weren't this bad last update, were they? I have no idea. Anyways, I wanted to talk about this last run, but I didn't get the chance to with all the new stuff we were discovering. Somebody in the comments of the, like 2 videos ago when we died in Rebirth, they wanted me to talk about the new 100 Gex album. My favorite game, it's probably this one. The Binding of Isaac is pretty good. All video games are bad, and I should get a job is my only answer for that, I think. All video games are bad. I should listen to more video game OSTs instead. I should read a book. I should watch a movie. That's my final statement regarding the art form of video games. They rot my brain, make me more violent, and I failed school because of them. But they wanted me to talk about the 10,000 Gex. No, is it 100? No, it's 10,000 Gex. And I think it was an album that it's going to not appeal to people who liked their old stuff a lot, and also not really appeal to any new audience, but that sweet spot, which is I think where I am, I loved the album. I thought it was great. I've had it on repeat for like the last month. Since it came out, honestly, I've been having it on. I go for runs to the first like 3 songs on the album and the final couple as well. There's a couple of standout tracks. My favorite on the album right now is I Got My Tooth Removed. It's like a almost sounds like a children's song in a way. It's got like this really upbeat, picky refrain and chorus, but I like Laura's verse on the song. Big surprise there. You know, Laura has the best verse on like every Gex song, so I'm not surprised that I enjoyed her verse that much on the album. My voice is already going. Oh, do you hear this? Like I feel fine. It's just my body's like stopped talking. The best item in Afterbirth. They added Mega Blast in Afterbirth, right? It's kind of hard to top Mega Blast after. Or was that Afterbirth Plus? I don't even know the items in this game. That's the sad thing. I'm too stupid to remember which item came from what update. I thought Glass Eye was an Afterbirth Plus item for like a year. And it came out like in a patch for Repentance. So that's where my knowledge is right now. It was this game? Yeah, so Mega Blast is probably the single best item. It's even like, it's top 10 in... if we're not going to count like the rarity of seeing it, it's definitely top 10 in the whole game. It shreds through rooms. You get your charge back pretty quickly on it. It destroys every boss. You can go through floor. No, you can't go through floors with it, can you? Yo, great first item from a boss fight. Love to see. Let's just keep moving on down. There's no reason to stand here and break 300 poops. But that's a great song on the album. I think the opener, Dumbest Girl Alive, is kind of slaps like really, really hard. The more I hear it, the more I'm kind of like, it's really good. I'm like, you know, it's one of those songs that I think would be really hyped to hear live, but the more you listen to it, the more you're kind of like, I wish it went a little bit harder. And a lot of the songs fall short in that department. A lot of the songs on the album are not long enough, and they kind of just end on a really awkward note. It feels like every song could stand to have another 30 seconds to a minute, or like another verse, or another bar on it. It just kind of ends. The biggest culprits being 757. That's one where it's kind of like, it just kind of awkwardly transitions into a different type of song and then ends like 30 seconds later, which I don't really enjoy. It's a great song, though, one of my favorites on the album still. It just doesn't really measure up to a lot of their longer stuff. And when their EP came out earlier in the year, the Snake Eyes one, their longest song was like 4 minutes, called Runaway. It was my least favorite song on that EP. I think it was kind of overly cheesy, and that's their thing, is being a little bit quirky, cheesy, but it was like a bit too much. So I like their shorter stuff. It's just, it needs to feel like it fit the length, and a lot of the songs feel like they were meant to be longer and were cut short because they couldn't think up enough material, I guess. Even Dumbest Girl Alive, which I think is a good opening, I wouldn't mind it having another verse in it. I guess the singles that came out, Me, 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 and Doritos and Fritos, were pretty lengthy for a Gex song. A lot of their music is short, but those songs were like, they were full, 3 to 4 minutes. I guess Doritos was kind of shorter, but they were longer, and they fit the length, didn't overstay their welcome, didn't leave too early. It was nice. But a lot of the, oh my god, my voice, dude. A lot of the songs that made the final cut could have stood to be a bit longer. I still enjoy the album. It's not my favorite Gex album. I do like it a lot. And I think if you cherry pick it, it is some of their best work. But as a whole, I don't know. It's like, what? Isn't it like 20 minutes long? I'm looking at this right now. It's like 20 minutes long. Hold on. Where is it? The album is 10 songs, and it's 26 minutes. That's pretty short, man. That's like, didn't know. I guess Brockhampton had that album that was like 30 songs and like 10 minutes long earlier in the year, some shit like that. And Joji had a pretty unimpressive track run as well on... What was this album called that came out earlier in the year? The one that had Glimpse of You on it? I forget what it was called. But that album was pretty short, and I haven't like really went back to it since it came out. I liked it, and I like Joji's music a lot. But that one definitely felt like a record I should have popped this way earlier. Like a record deal escape strategy of like, they want me to put out this many songs, I'm going to just like make random shit, and then I'm done with this label. So if that was the case, I mean, good job. It worked. Does this still work? It does. Didn't fix this. You can't stop me. I'll go as deep as I have to on this guy. Okay. Well, Wizard, speed up is good. Small guy is good. Speed down is not good. Oh, Retrovision. Everybody loves Retrovision. I really wanted to go to my shop. I do have a Forget Me Now I have to use on this floor. Don't forget about that. But there's no point in using it if I don't just get the item room. Then I'm just like missing out. I'm getting a normal item room, maybe like a second boss item, maybe a second devil deal. Oh, no, no, no. Don't blow him up. I need him. He is so vital to my plan. A bomb or a key works. Oh, I love you. You have no idea how much I love you, Skullbeggar. I know, dude. Sin Robes is like 1 heart. It's crazy. Did I just turn off vision by toggling my map? What happened there? Oh, Papa likes. Okay, let's use the Forget Me Now. Yeah, it's a bad filter in this game. At least Retrovision like looks quote unquote retro in Repentance, but if I had to rate the new Gex album, I would give it like a 6 to a 7 out of 10. It's better than good. I'd say 7. It's better than good. Not their best work. Oh my god, it's so dark. Wait, what the heck is happening? Why is it like... What was that? You guys see that? I have Curse of the Lost, not even darkness, and my screen just went like half black there. That was really strange. I don't know what caused that. Was that the Forget Me Now effect? This game's interesting. Game's interesting. I guess the filters kind of clashed there, maybe. I have no idea. I think it might have been Retrovision activating at the same time as Forget Me Now, and it maybe like extended the animation or like kept it going for longer, if that even is possible in Isaac's code. That's my only guess as to what happened there with that weird dark circle. But I'll give it a 7. I think I would give 1,000 Gex like an 8 to a 9. And I would give Tree of Clues like probably a 7, maybe a 6. Like Tree of Clues is one that I also cherry pick a lot, and I would not listen to that album all the way through. Some of the remixes on there I'm not the biggest fan of. I do like the live performances that kind of are on the last leg of there. They have 800 decibel cloud. They've got small pipe. Those are two great little bonuses to add there, but I don't know. A lot of the remixes don't really do it for me. I think the one that does the most is the Charlie XCX, Caro Bonito, and Rico Nasty ringtone remix. I like the Injury Reserve 745 one too, but I really don't go through that one and play it all the way through and enjoy it as like a full thing. So I would give that one like maybe a 6 or a 7. I would give 10,000 Gex a 7 to a 7. I think is fair, and I would give 1,000 Gex like an 8 to a 9. And then their first like album, the one with the white album art, that one's like, I would give it maybe like a 6 or a 7. There's some ones that I really, really enjoy on there. Bloodstains is like one of my favorite Gex songs. Same with Dog Food, whatever that one is called. But, oh, yes and yes. We love familiars with Box of Friends. Although it is a 4 charge, which is kind of sad. We have a really, really, really solid run going right now. We just need to find the item room. Then we can keep going on down. Oh, yeah, we can still walk in here. I'll do it. Sure. Gold chest pools are still kind of busted, so you might as well. And we can kind of use our multi-baby here to get some double shots off on Monstro, making it feel like we have Box of Friends popped if we get the 2 shots off. So that's one small added bonus here. I think it makes sense. I think I like the 3 charge more, but they were mostly trying to encourage you to use it on boss fights only, I feel like. And that extra 1 charge does make you play a bit more strategically. For example, if it was only 3 charges, you could walk into a trap room, pop it, and this will still work, but it's not going to get me into that key, and get it back all the way. I think they wanted you just to be more conservative with it, if that makes sense. But because it is the character's gimmick, being able to use it more often is better. Actually, a good compromise would be if you're not playing as this character, it's a 4 charge. When you are playing as her, it's a 3 charge. I think that would be my ideal world. I'll do it. Yo, huge for us. Huge for us. Yeah, overall, I like the album. The songs that are bangers on there are straight bangers, but there are some sleepers. I don't really like... oh, it's right here. I'm not a big fan of... $1 million. It's, I don't know. I like ambient music and I listen to it a lot of Grouper, Duster occasionally too, but that one just kind of being like a remix of a commercial is it's not my favorite. It might be my least favorite on the album. I don't know. It's kind of hard to pin that one, but they're a weird band, so they make weird music. It's kind of what it boils down to. You know what? I didn't even consider that, but you're probably right. It was most likely for greed mode. This is like the 4th time we've seen this item. Also, does this floor look like a lot more blue to you in Afterbirth? It should be this blue in Repentance too. The more color in a game, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Speaking of games, dude, I just went back and I played Breath of the Wild for a bit last night. Just to like fuck around in the game and have some fun. I am so excited for the new Zelda. That final trailer that came out, holy shit. I was very concerned about the game's quality with the first couple gameplay things they revealed. I was kind of like, oh, it looks like it's just a hodgepodge of random shit thrown into Bont W's map. That final trailer made me so happy. When I was in high school, I used to just sit there and watch Zelda theory videos all day. I would scour the internet for Zelda theory YouTube videos and play Isaac. And that trailer brought back that feeling in me. So now I am so stoked for that game. I'm going to be playing it here on stream, like day of its release. If you want to watch that, come on by, I am genuinely like, I'm giddy like a fucking child for it to come out. I cannot wait. It just, seeing Matt Mercer voice Ganondorf was pretty crazy. Hearing Ganondorf's voice in a mainline Zelda game like that was just wild. I mean, I seriously could not be more excited than I am right now. And going from being like a level 5 excitement to like a 10 with one single trailer, I don't know. I mean, this is probably gonna be like more Game of the Year material. It's so good. Like, it looks so good. I don't know. And I loved Bot W. Bot W is my second favorite Zelda game, maybe third. Majora's Mask is 1, and A Link Between Worlds might top it for me. I really, we're gonna take double of this for sure. I really enjoyed A Link Between Worlds. It was so cute and charming, and it was my favorite 3DS game when I had a 3DS. So, and they've said this story they're telling in Tears of the Kingdom is just as dark as Majora's Mask was, which, I mean, dark for Nintendo is like character dies, so I'm not expecting, you know, some kind of Last of Us Part 2 type shit. But thanks for the follow, Dark Turtle. I am expecting a more like a deeper story, because there wasn't a lot of plot in Bot W, and that kind of shines through when you look back at the game, where you're like, not a lot really happened besides Link goes to save Ganondorf, kill Ganondorf. Not a lot happens. I'm hoping for a bit more substance, but Bot W as a game itself, as a whole thing, was just incredible. I want to ask this question, and you can clip this if you want, if it comes true in the future, but do we or do we not get to keep the Master Cycle for Tears of the Kingdom? It wouldn't make much sense for Link to not have the Master Cycle if you bought the DLC, right? Like, you fought a whole ass dungeon for that thing. So just gonna put that out there. Do we or do we not get the Master Cycle? I think we should. I think it would kind of make the game less fun if you had the Master Cycle for the entirety of it, but you know, I don't know. I would like us to have the Master Cycle, because it's pretty fun to do wheelies, jump off of it, and like bullet time an enemy. That's a pretty baller Link move. Though I would see why we wouldn't have it. I know we lose our Sheikah Slate at some point, and the Master Cycle is summoned by that Slate, so we probably don't get it. But seeing as the monks are still around in the new trailer, or at least like the Zonai are, I would like my motorcycle back. I would. We're fucked here. Oh, we're not fucked here. Oh, we're actually... Oh, I have full HP, huh? Oh. They do already kind of have cars. You're right. Link was building that big-ass contraption. So... Oh, there's no conjoined, is there? I wouldn't know. I don't get Incubus, technically. I don't think doubles count. Oh, we have Wafer. Dude, we are going to be... we can Darkroom it up, actually. I wouldn't mind going to Darkroom, like, right now. Oh, my God. What is this run? Oh, dude, even more. Do we get a key piece here? I don't think we do get a key piece here. Oh, we do. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this a BD1P Classic happening right now? Taking a marginal run and bringing it all the way to Darkroom after, like, floor whatever? Oh, that hit me. Okay, I'm bad. I do have Trinity Shield, which was pretty damn good in this version of the game. Let's go and fight our boss and get some more HP. And maybe even our final devil deal. And then we might as well just sacrifice down. I don't see why we wouldn't win a run like this. We have really good DPS from starting off. Sure. That leech saved my ass from that bomb. We have really good DPS. We have double DPS for harder rooms, like the final boss. And we're gonna most likely just go into MegaSatan. We can go back and even buy the... It's regular chests for Darkroom. So we can go back, we can grab the dice shard from the shop and have 4 8 choices of items, essentially, in the final room. So drop that right now. You don't really want to have that anymore. If you can grab this, beautiful. Let's go fight the boss next. Save your charge. Don't pop your charge on the boss. You want to save that for MegaSatan. Because sacrifice rooms didn't work in Rebirth. They only gave you chest drops, nothing else. Oh, we're not going to get in there. Oh, we did get in there. Cool. So, we get to, use them now. We can bomb for a magic mush, potentially. I don't see it happening. Yeah, no. And Gertie is... Oh, my God. We just stand and we fight Gertie. Because we have Trinity Shield. And goodbye. Our DPS is very good. Scab, sure. Let's walk all the way back to our shop, and then we'll be good. But I am very, very excited for Tears of the Kingdom. I am moving back to Wisconsin. Like, when does it come out again? It's like middle of May, right? Because I'm moving back to Wisconsin June 1st. So I'm leaving here on like May 30th, 31st, whatever. I don't know if May has a 31st, to be honest with you. But I will, unfortunately... not have a ton of time to play the game. So I kind of want to hammer it down, like, ASAP, if I can. Oh, it works. And get through it. Maybe within like that single week. Oh, there's no MegaSatan door. Oh, no, it's just these chests. What was I thinking? It's not regular chests. It's legitimately just like 4 red chests. Okay. Yeah, so it was way worse back then. We are going to dice shard this then for the nail. We get a heart back from fighting Krampus, I guess. Cool. Hey. Are we 2 parts Guppy or just 1 part Guppy? I kind of forget. Well, let's hope we live through this floor. We have wafers, so I'm feeling very, very confident about it. And I guess we technically have a respawn potentially too, so a lot could go right for us here. But fighting, like, end-game level bosses with, plus 20 stage HP, as a person who's only gone through Caves 2, we could be overestimating our power substantially. Although I think we're going to be okay. End of the day. Don't do it. Gonna say Emperor card or, like, a Stars card next to our final fight would be kind of killer. Is the timer always on the screen like that? Oh, that's extra HUD, I think. You can't turn that off. Well, I guess our timer is up there for the full runtime. Maybe we are actually closer to our boss fight because of that. Harder than any boss are those enemies. No, it's left? I'm gonna just pop this. I guess we go left when we end up back in our boss fight. Then we can do an Eden Greed Mode run next, because Greed Mode's kind of the big thing Afterbirth added, so I kind of want to make sure we're giving that enough attention. We can alternate between Greed and nothing. We did touch Guppy's paw earlier. Oh, well, we're in here anyways, you're right. So we are 2 parts Guppy. Do I see 3? It could happen. 2 Guppies in a... Actually, that would be 3 Guppies in a row, wouldn't it? Because we got Guppy... No, it would be 2. We got Guppy the run before we died. 3 Guppies in 4 runs, though, is pretty crazy. Nothing. We'll go left. I think left is going to be our answer. Unless it loops back around into a giant circle. Then it will not be our answer. Alright, it does neither of those things. It's just a straight dead end. I don't know why I walked up there. Don't ask me. I didn't make the game. I thought that shot was an explosive shot. Like, it lobbed at me, and I got so terrified. I was like, how did you shoot an explosive shot? What kind of monster are you? Is this going to be helpful for us? No. It could be on the top left of that room, but I don't really care to look for a secret room right now if it doesn't really do... Oh, wow. This is just a complete, like, red herring. That sucks. Oh, great. Oh. You can do that now. Right. It's all coming back to me. I haven't seen that attack in forever because I haven't fought you since Repentance, which was like 2 months ago. So never mind. You're kind of an asshole. We have to go straight back down. We're going to do a full darkroom clear as a Caves 2 level character. So that's cool. But we're going to get a big dub as a Lilith off the bat here. It's only one completion mark, but it's a pretty big one. So I'm kind of stoked for it. Okay, you gotta watch out. My nose is killing me right now, and it's not making this fight super easy. Got him. Okay. Guppy. Little Haunt. Not Guppy, but another familiar we can double, which is cool. Hello, you went that way. And more keys. Lovely. If we get Guppy's tail, we're gonna be rolling in it. I will pop this here. If our boss fights one room away, I'm going to feel pretty stupid about that, but double Haunt and, do we not double Rotten Baby? No, we have 3. They're just kind of like inside of each other. That is very strange. Rotten Baby and like Incubus are all stuck in the first... That is so weird. The familiar trailing in this game. That is very strange. Okay, goodbye. Lemon Party. We're back to the almost max bomb, so I know how we're gonna beat the final guy. Not you. Not you. You need to go ASAP. Go away. I hate you. You're the worst boss ever. I've been a daddy long legs hater longer than anybody on this planet. I hated that boss from the second I saw him in Rebirth. I've always hated that boss. And now that he's killed my Rebirth run, I hate him even more. Okay, I gotta itch my nose again. Don't hurt me, please. Thank you. Whatever, dude. I have the wafer, and you're already half dead. What's that? That's fine. It's fine. Going back to the starting room after killing Lamb? Why? Oh, you're right. It spawns the door. That's true. It's real facts. I know that from my, I did the Forgotten unlock. No, wait. What speedrun did I do that unlocked the MegaSatan door on the, was that just 30 character run? It might have just been 30 character run. Well, our first real run, not counting greed mode, of this game, and we are fighting MegaSatan and the Lamb. It's how Isaac was meant to be played. The coolest intentional sequence breaking in video game history. I just need 2 more rooms. And maybe a few more items. I shouldn't have thrown my HP away like that, but I had to. You know what? I had to. And we are very underpowered for MegaSatan, more than we were for any other boss. So we have to be a little bit careful. One more. Okay, you're dead. Watch the enemies. Okay. Yeah, I think we still fight. And if we die, we have a chance to respawn and just walk back to the final chest. So let's just do it. First round of the day, and we're going to MegaSatan from Caves 2. What's up, Bixel? Ready to wit. I have 3 Rotten Babies. Oh, boy. I'm going to use as many bombs as I can in this fight. Bombs don't do increased damage in this update yet, but it's still like something, which is, we need a lot right now. Our damage is not even maxed out and we're here. So would have been nice to find that final Guppy piece on this floor, although that's pretty unlikely. Preemptive bomb. Oh, that timing, though, is kind of insane. Oh, welcome back, Skrell. It's been a while. How have you been? Yeah, I mean, they broke the armor for this boss and Ultra Greed in Repentance the very first week of Repentance being out was the best time to do completion marks because the Ultra Greed boss armor was negative or something, and you could just go in there and he had nothing. You could just shred him. It was amazing. I'm glad you're doing well. I get that. I wasn't a stream person. I didn't watch a lot of streams until I started watching Lego speedruns more. That was unfair. I couldn't even see you. Before Lego stuff, I didn't watch live streams at all. Besides Alexa, just to call him gay and then leave, which was I still do that occasionally, but that's kind of guy that I am these days. Roasting Alexa on Twitter and then never recording with them anymore because YouTuber schedules are fucked up. Oh god, oh god. Now we're fine. The triple homing fly is... We only have 2 flies out. You guys can hurt each other in this version of the fight. Do something about it. Dude, Fear is kind of crushing it too right now. Okay, final guy. Thank God for Trinity Shield, man. Are the bombs making my DPS worse? I think they're blocking my shots, which might be doing more damage because the armor in this update. Then again, it's also killing things, so... Why was that green... Okay, that's my bad. Why was that green creep there? You can't push bombs from inside of you anymore. This is so sad. All right, phase 2. We just stand up here with Trinity Shield and we are fine. That's a MegaSatan victory. That's a MegaSatan victory for run 1 of a legitimate non-greed mode thing. So that's pretty epic. I like when Isaac is like this, and you can just kind of take your powerful stuff as far as you want it. Though Trinity Shield is kind of broken, as you can see from right there. No armor makes that pretty wild. Of course, no delirium quite yet in this update, but hey, there we go. That's another one. The bomb with the follow. Thank you so much. And a succubus and the angels await. And of course, Big Baby, everybody's favorite baby.